Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Matador Express. I'm Brandon Soliz, sports editor at the Daily Toreador.
I'm David Gay. I'm the La Vida editor from the Daily Toreador.
I'd like to say thank you to David for joining me this week. It's going to be a fun episode, so
let's
get things started with softball.
Yeah, so they're looking for a new PA announcer, and they're doing open tryouts. I want to join. I want to do it.
Yeah, with softball, there's not really action. I know they started practice this week, but the big news this day, this PA announcer thing. It's pretty cool. It's going to be a fan choice deal, right?
Yeah, you only have to be 18 or older, and you don't have to have any previous experience. So it's a cool opportunity that they're giving many students on campus and many people of the Lubbock community.
And the deadline is Sunday, October 16th. Each entry will be posted on social media on Monday, with the social media poll of the top 3 candidates to be posted on Wednesday, October 19th, which allows fans, like we said, to vote and decide the winner.
That'll be interesting.
That's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very fun. That's very cool to find a new PA announcer like that for softball. So we'll be watching out for that one, and you must be 18 years old.
Yes.
If we
Sadly. No 6-year-olds.
Yeah, no, we can't have that. But hopefully that's going to be a fun guy, fun girl. Let's see what happens for that one. We're going to keep it off... not really with sports, much less being played. We're going to kick it off with basketball next. Homecoming and Hoops pep rally on Friday.
Yeah, this is kind of like the kickoff of the basketball season for both men's and women's. It's where the band comes together, all the spirit squads come together and just get excited about basketball. Even though football's still going on, but basketball's starting up. And we were successful last year, at least in the men's side.
Yeah, the men's side. Yeah, and then the women, I know they want to. They have a lot of red shirts that are coming into the team this year, so that's going to be very big for them. Very talented group of women there. And it's going to be very interesting. There's going to be a 3-point contest. The men are going to put on this little slam dunk thing going on.
I was there last year. It was fun to watch.
It's a lot of fun. And then Chris Beard also, first year at Tech, going to address the crowd. And then they're also having a season ticket holders meet your seat deal, where you can go meet your seat. And there's going to be free food. It's going to be a fun time at the USA.
Yeah,
Tell you what, it's going to be say hello to your seat, wave at it a little bit. But it's going to be a lot of fun. That Friday's going to be hectic, though. It's going to be very hectic. So make sure you catch the parade. You got this Homecoming Hoops and Dreams to end it off with, our Midnight Madness, you could say.
Bonfire.
Our bonfire. A lot of traditional stuff going on this week for Homecoming.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very fun. I'm excited.
I am too.
I'm very excited.
I'm very excited.
And tonight, Wednesday night, women's volleyball, the 8-game losing streak, not too much of a good note here for the girls, but hopefully they can get the win against Oklahoma, who has been pretty good.
Yeah, the coach said that, he's been used to this start before.
Yeah.
That he just wants the team to move on from this losing streak and just play like they know that he knows they can. Mm-hmm. So let's see if they can bounce back against OU tonight.
Yeah, that'd definitely be good for them before they go to Ames, Iowa, to take on Iowa State. Keep it on with the women's sports here. We're going to go over to the pitch, though, with the Red Raiders over there losing 2 straight.
Yeah, they dropped matches against Oklahoma State and Baylor, but now they're going to face some tough competition.
Very
number
tough.
1, West Virginia.
For the first time in program history, they're number 1. So very interesting there.
Yeah, we'll see how they go up against them. I'm excited to see them. They're going to be on ESPNU, so I actually get to watch.
ESPNU is going to be very, very good for a soccer team, just to get a Big 12 soccer match to get on national TV. A lot of people can see what this conference has because the Red Raiders are the defending Big 12 champions, and they're going up with right now, the future Big 12 champions. We'll say, unless West Virginia just hits a bad banana in the road and just gets off.
Hopefully
we can get number 2 in a row. That'd be nice. But if the Red Raiders get a bounce back win against number 1 West Virginia, that does a lot for the morale, for everything, just going forward, and
makes everything exciting.
It makes everything interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of interesting, and speaking of West Virginia.
Football!
Football, homecoming, first 11 o'clock game, morning game, since November 7th when we played the Mountaineers in 2015. So I'm excited for a morning
It's
game.
going to be interesting because we lost against Kansas State last week, and it was hard to see some of the defense at the end, towards the end of the game, and see our team struggling a bit. So we'll see if we can bounce back against West Virginia. I mean, they've been tough, though, in the Big 12 and non-conference games so far. They're undefeated.
Yeah, they have only, like you said, they defeated Kansas. We lost to Kansas State. You didn't say this, but Kansas State just lost a very close one to West Virginia in their first Big 12 matchup, 17-16. While the Kansas State, they pulled it out ahead of us, in the end. They pulled it out. But it's going to be a very interesting matchup. The West Virginia game's always close for Tech in recent years. You know, they've only played since, 2012, and they had an early matchup in 1938, 7-6.
Our defense needs to step up today. Or on Saturday.
On Saturday, yeah, they do.
It needs to step up because if it doesn't, I think we're gonna not do very well.
Yeah, I saw an interesting poll though that said 60% of the time our defense does make a stop, which wasn't it. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, was third from the bottom in the Big 12. Mm-hmm. But hopefully, like you said, they can get that turned around, make some tackles against West Virginia. Turnovers
were
were huge too. Skylar Howard for West Virginia, their senior quarterback. But interesting point this week, they actually lost their kicker. He left for Dana Holgerson. Didn't comment much, but he left. And if we think back, last time they were in Lubbock, he hit one. 2014, 37-34, I believe, to win the game. As time expired.
50 plus yards, right?
50 plus yards. Yeah, it's like 56, I believe.
Yeah.
It was a career high at that time. So they lost him. So if it comes down to a field goal, but their backup has been very, very, very good. Well, Clayton Hatfield hasn't really been doing much for us, but he got a critical field goal last week, which is a good booster.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll definitely
saw him make that. And thank you for making that. It means Clayton Hatfield's a good kicker, and if it comes down to a field goal, I'm gonna take Hatfield right now. If it comes down to it, but I hope it's gonna be a gunslinger match. It's gonna be very.
I hope it doesn't go down to a field goal.
Yeah, and then you can. Good thing about morning games too, you can catch some later college football games because this season has been very, very exciting. So it's very interesting. A lot of these matches are actually coming down to the wire now. We're getting to the grind. So college football playoff, bowl games, everything's starting to come into focus.
It'll be interesting.
So keep up with the college football, and you can keep up with Tech Sports at www.dailytoreador.com. And once again, I'm Brandon.
I'm David.
Thanks, David. Thanks for joining me. And there we go. Tune in next week. Thank you.